Chapter 38. The ruins ambushed the dawn of August 19th, 2025, bled a sickly orange over the Texas ruins, casting jagged shadows across the cracked asphalt where Jo Bradley crouched, her pistol steady, its barrel trained on the southern horizon. At 30, she traded her high school dreams with Jimmy Jacks for a life in the underground resistance, fighting post-EMP chaos from Chillicothe to Texas, but the chant General. Human Merc voices, not Carter's, and the drone's buzz, circling closer, were a storm breaking. The Jacks homestead, 100 acres of scarred fields and turbine, was a distant stronghold, defended by Grandma, Ellie, Clara, Lila, Martha, and the freed girls, but Juarez, Mexico, the General's next trafficking hub, was their target, and Jo's underground fire burned with the need to end it. Jimmy stood beside her, his crossbow bloodied, his bandaged shoulder tense, his hunter's eyes sharp, their shared past a quiet spark. Jenny gripped her crowbar, her botanist's satchel empty, only a knife left, her leg wound bandaged, her green eyes fierce. Grandpa Jacks held his .308 rifle, his Vietnam scars, stitched leg, bleeding arm, defiant, his journal's lessons of fire. Sam clutched his machete, his arm and leg grazes patched, his devotion to Lila a fierce vow. Nate, hands bound, supported his sister, 16, gaunt, her rescue a fragile hope, his intel on Juarez their guide. Lena, ironclad's last fighter. Tara, wounded, leaned on her rifle. Boone, Crawgator's Go Prepper leader, commanded 5 men. Shotguns ready. Jo's underground team. 2 fighters, pistols flanked her, their snares and flares gone. The 5 freed girls from Houston, gaunt but resolute, stayed with Boone's team, their crowbars steady. The General, bound and bloodied, glared his network Mexico, Canada, in Jimmy's ledgers, Ellie's radio broadcast. Carter's done, still burning, Crawgator's ham radio intel, drug ferals. Juarez lab, drones, guiding their strike. That chance the General's mercs. Jo whispered, her pistol tracking the drone's red light in the sky. Carter's bikes, 2 south with them. Juarez's 10 hours, back roads, dawn tomorrow. We break through, link with my underground contacts. Jimmy's crossbow scanned the ruins, his voice taut. Mercs and Carter, allied, generals desperate, even caught. Safe house traps held, but were exposed. Mexico, sewer lab, his lieutenants. Jenny's knife gleamed, her botanist calm a warrior's edge. No explosives, snares fire Crawgator's way. Ferals are close, tracks everywhere. We burn 'em, slow the mercs. Grandpa's rifle aimed south, his voice grim. Nate, Juarez lab feral specifics. Lie and you're done. Nate's voice trembled, his sister's hand in his. Juarez, cartel compound, north sewer, basement lab, chemicals ferals, 8 cage collared drugged. Office, top floor, 5 mercs, ledgers, Mexico, Canada. My sister was there, 1 guard, sewer. Sam's machete twitched, his voice fierce. For Lila, you're on thin ice, Nate, but for your sister, I'll trust you. Boone's shotgun was up, his voice rough. 5 preppers, horses, supplies. Juarez, dawn, my team's in. Crawgators radioed. Cartel bases hell. Ferals loose. Drones patrol. Jo's underground grip burned, her pistol steady. My Juarez contacts, 5 fighters, dawn, snares, small charges. We hit the sewer, burn the lab, and the lieutenants for Chillicothe the girls. A scream, human, south, cut the dawn, bike engines roaring, 2 headlights bursting from the ruins, bandana stark, joined by 6 mercs, dark gear, rifles firing, bullets pinging off a rusted car, blood spattering from a graze. Ambush! Jimmy shouted, diving behind rubble, his crossbow firing, a bolt dropping a biker, the bike crashing, blood pooling. Jo's pistol cracked, wounding a merc, blood on his arm, but the drone dove, its light pinning them, a camera whirring, guiding fire. Flank. Grandpa barked, his rifle firing, dropping a merc, blood spraying, his limping form steady despite wounds. Jenny's crowbar smashed a bike's wheel, toppling it, Sam's machete slashing the rider's arm, blood dripping. Boone's shotgun blasted, felling a merc, blood pooling. But bullet grazed Tara's shoulder, blood welling, her rifle dropping, her cry sharp. Joe's underground team fired, wounding a merc, blood on his face, but the chant General. General swelled, for mercs pressing, rifles blazing. Lena's rifle cracked, dropping one, but a Molotov arced, shattering, flames licking the rubble, blood, and smoke mixing. Sam pushed the girls behind a concrete slab, their crowbars up, their eyes defiant, blood on their hands from gripping tight. "Hold!" Joe shouted, her pistol firing, wounding the last biker, blood trailing as he fled, the champ faltering, mercs down to 2. But Howell's guttural, feral, broke the chaos, 8 ferals bursting from an alley, claws raking, not for the Jacksons but the mercs, tearing into a dark gear man, blood spraying, screams fading into snarls, flesh torn. "Fire!" Jenny yelled, sparking an oil-soaked brush pile, safe house stock, flames roaring, scattering 5 ferals, their charred bodies collapsing, blood and ash mixing. Jimmy's bolt dropped one, Sam's machete slashing another, blood on his blade, his arm bleeding but steady. Joe's pistol fired, felling a feral, but one lunge, claws grazing her arm, blood welling. Grandpa's rifle, last round, dropped it, the pack retreating, their howls a threat, blood left behind. "Move!" Jimmy shouted, pulling Sam, Jenny bandaging Joe's arm with her torn shirt, her botanist calm unbroken, blood on her hands. The girls clung to Boone's team, their fear easing, their crowbar steady. Grandpa limped, blood dripping, his rifle empty, Nate and his sister trembling. Lena's team gone, Tara down. Boone's preppers at 4, Joe's underground at 1. The general bound, smirk, blood on his lips. "We broke 'em," Jimmy said, his crossbow up, his eyes on the ledgers. Juarez, sewer, lab, lieutenants, dawn. General's bound, but his network's alive, Mexico, Canada. Joe's pistol was steady, her underground fire a vow, blood on her arm. My Juarez team, dawn explosives, snares. Cartel base is fortified, but the sewers are shot for Chillicothe, the girls. Jenny's crowbar was up, her resolve iron, blood on her sleeve. The girls need rest, safe house food, water, gone. I'll set snares, fire pits, Crawgator's way. Nate, Juarez, lab, ferals, more. Nate's voice broke, his sister's hand in his. Lab's got vats, drugs, ferals, 8 cage, collared, 10 mercs. Sewers 1 guard, no dogs, ledgers in the office, more hubs, names. Sam's machete was steady, his leg wrapped, his voice fierce. For Lila, we burn it, Juarez for all of them. Grandpa's journal lessons burned. The body follows the head. Boone, Joe, your team's dawn Mexico, sewer, lab, lieutenants. Jimmy, Sam, Jenny, Nate lead the strike. The generals laugh, cold and bloodied. Cut through. Juarez is a spark. My network's fire, global. Ferals, slaves, drones, you'll die, Jax. Shut up, Sam roared, his machete at the general's throat, blood on the blade, silencing him. The radio crackled, Ellie's voice urgent. Jimmy, Ellie, Homestead, bunker secure. Ferals trapped, no Carter, no drones yet. Mexico, Juarez, sewer, lab, ferals, drones, experiments. Houston hit, general caught. Status? Over. Jimmy's voice was steel, blood on his hands. Ellie, safe house held, mercs. Carter's bikes hit. Ferals help, drone down. Generals bound. Girls freed, Mexico. Juarez, sewer, dawn with preppers, underground, ironclad. Hold, for Lila, all of them. Over. Ellie's voice crackled, fierce. Copy, Jimmy. Bunkers fortified. Snares set. Juarez, lab, ferals, drones, experiments. Crawgator's preppers with you. Dawn. Stay alive for us. Over. Joe's eyes met Jimmy's. A shared pass a spark. Blood on her arm. Dawn, Juarez, my team set snares, charges. We end this for the girls, for Chillicothe. Jenny's knife was ready. Her botanist's heart steel, blood on her sleeve. Snares, fire pits, safe house traps for ferals. Sam girls, keep them strong. Boone horses, Mexico dawn. Sam's machete gleamed. Lila's name is Val, blood on his hands. For her, we fight. Juarez, all of them. A new howl broke the dawn, not Farrell's, but a scream human, south, where a bike roared Carter's, joined by a drone's buzz. Another, circling, its red light closer, and the chant, General. General, louder Mercs, rising, blood in the air. Jimmy's crossbow was up, his voice grim. They're coming, Carter, drones, General's men, Farrell's trailing. Ready the traps. Joe's pistol was ready. Sam's machete a Val. Jenny's crowbar spark. Boone's shotgun a shield, blood on their hands. The ambush was their crucible. The networks reached a storm, and the Jacks family's fire was their defiance.